Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. It's social time again. I want you to take out your social textbook, activity book, notebook, and a pencil. Our lesson for today is Lesson 5, Goods and Services. The concept of our lesson for today is we meet many of our needs with goods and services. In a community, we rely on each other for goods and services. But before we begin our lesson for today, I want you to watch this video.
Hey, Uncle Pop. Huh? Homeschool Pop. I love the videos, I love learning. So I need to learn and it's fun. Homeschool Pop.
Here we go! Today we are going to learn about goods and services. What goods and services are and how to tell the difference. The first thing we need to understand is that everything you buy is either a good or a service. A good is something you can touch with your hands, like a skateboard. A skateboard is a good. It's something you can buy and you can touch with your hands. Now, a service is a job you pay someone else to do. A great example of that is painting a house. Painting a house is a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. So, a good is something you can touch with your hands, and a service is a job you pay someone else to do. Let's look at some more examples. A car is a good. It's something you can touch. A car wash is a service. It's something you pay someone else to do. If you were to buy a roll of carpet, that is a good. It's something you can touch. But laying carpet is a service. When it gets installed, that is a service. Last example, a pair of shoes is a good. If you bought shoes, that's a good. That's something you can touch. But if your shoes break, the shoe repair is a service. It's a job that you pay someone else to do. Everything we buy is either a good, something we can touch with our hands, or a service, a job we pay someone else to do. So let's give you a try. Help us figure out if it is a good or a service. We're going to do a little game that we call at Homeschool Pop, good or service. We're going to show you a picture, and you're going to tell us whether you think it's a good or a service. Here's our first one. Bread. Bread is it a good or a service? Yeah, bread is a good. It's something you can touch. Try this one. Baking a cake. Baking a cake is you know which one? It's a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. What about this one? A medical checkup. A medical checkup is it a good or a service? Yeah, it's a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. What about this one? A bicycle. A bicycle is yeah, it's a good. It's something that you buy that you can actually touch. Good job. We all like this one. Pizza delivery is Do you know which one it is? A good or a service? It's a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. Here's our last one. A pizza is a... We had to do this after the pizza delivery. What is a pizza? A pizza is a good. It's something that you buy that you can actually touch. Awesome job. Thanks for playing. Everything you buy is a good or a service. A good is something you can touch. A service is a job you pay someone else to do. Well, that wraps it up. Next time you buy something, you can ask yourself, am I buying a good or a service? And you'll know the right answer because you watched this whole video. Well, I have a question to ask you, a really interesting question. I hope you don't mind me asking this, but would you like to be on one of our videos? Well, now you can. Ask a parent or an adult to help you leave a comment right here under our YouTube video. And what's fun is you can share a quick little story, a quick joke. You can say hello to friends or family. You can say whatever you want, and you may be featured on our next Homeschool Pop video. Okay, we'll share your name, and if you'll give your first name and where you're from, so we can give you credit, and you'll be on one of our videos forever, which is really cool. So be sure and comment below, and also like our video, because, I mean, well, unless if you didn't like it, which, that's awkward. You did it! You did it! You did it! From all of us here at Homeschool Pop, thank you so much for hanging out. We had a great time. We hope that you did too. Be sure and subscribe for more videos and fun with us here at Homeschool Pop. You can also see other videos on the side, and you know how to find things on YouTube. It's cool, but we look forward to seeing you again soon.
I want to watch another one.
Page 66, Lesson 5, Goods and Services. Here on this page, you are provided with some pictures. The first picture shows a girl studying. She's having her books, pen, pencil, eraser. In the second picture, you can see a girl is wearing a dress. And in the third picture, you can see there's a girl. She's enjoying fresh fruits. Page 66. I use many things each day. I write with pens and pencils. I read books. I eat different kinds of foods. I wear my clothes. My parents buy these things for me. The things we buy are called goods. So from this, we understand that all the things like pens, pencils, our books, the food we eat, and the clothes we wear, we buy these things. And these things are called goods. Page 67. You are provided with some more pictures. Picture 4 shows a hairdresser. Picture 5 shows a doctor. Picture 6, a shopkeeper. Picture 7, a teacher. Picture 8 shows a chef. Page 67. Many people do things for me. A hairdresser trims my hair. A doctor treats me when I am sick. A teacher teaches me. A shopkeeper serves me. These people provide services that help to meet our needs. We pay for these services. Now the question here is, which goods and services do your family use most? Now I want you to take out your activity book, page 60. Lesson 5, Goods and Services. Now we have an activity on this page, and the instructions given for this activity are: put the goods and services into the correct columns. Add some more of your own. There's a box provided on this page. And in this box you can see there are some pictures. These pictures represent goods and services. You will see if this picture represents goods, you will write the name of that picture in the column for goods. And you will see if the picture represents a services, you will write the name of that picture in the column for services. So here we go. Fruit. What do you think? The fruit will come in the column for goods or in the column for services? We buy fruit from the market. So we will write fruit in the column for goods. Doctor provides us with services. So we will write doctor in the column for services. Toys. We buy toys from the market. So we will write toys in the column for goods. Milk. We buy milk from the market. So we will write milk in the column for goods. Then we have a policeman. A policeman provides us with services. So we will write policeman in the column for services. Books. We buy books from the market. So books, we will write books in the column for goods. Clothes. Of course we buy clothes from the market. So clothes, we will write in the column for the goods. So here we go. We'll start with the column for the goods. Fruit. Toys. Milk. Books. Clothes. Then here we go for the column for the services. Doctor. Policeman. You have to add some more of your own. I have given you some examples here, but you can add some more of your own. A teacher, a pilot, and a hairdresser. Now we move on to page 61. We have another activity on this page. The instruction given for this activity is draw lines to match goods and services. In the first column you are provided with goods and in the second column you are provided with services. You will match the goods with your service providers. The first picture, we have some goods. Where are you using these goods? In teaching? In hairdressing or in fixing cars? If your answer is hairdressing, then you are correct. Then we move on to second picture. The goods in the second picture are used in teaching or fixing cars. If your answer is fixing cars, then your answer is correct. And then the last picture, the goods are used in, of course, teaching. Now we have page 62 from an activity book. This page 62 will be your homework. Draw a picture of a service you would like to provide. You will draw the picture in the first box, and in the second box, you will write about your service. So here's our worksheet for today, and the vocabularies are goods are the things we buy. Services are the people that help to meet our needs. Barter, exchange of goods and services without paying. Exchange, to give and receive something. Swap, exchange of one thing for another. So here are our important details. You will write these important details in your notebook. The things we buy are called goods. For example, pens, pencils, clothes, toys, etc. We pay for these services. These services may include teaching, medical treatment, hairdressing, repair, and maintenance. The concept of our lesson is we meet many of our needs with goods and services. In a community, we rely on each other for goods and services. So here's the second page of our worksheet. We have an activity on this page. The activity is match the following. You will match the items in column A with the items given in column B. The first one is hairdresser. What does a hairdresser do? Teaches students, cooks, food, trims hair, gives medical treatment, or mends shoes? If your answer is trims hair, your answer is correct. So match hairdresser with trims hair. Doctor. What does a doctor do? Teaches the students, cooks food, gives medical treatment, or mends shoes? If your answer is gives medical treatment, it's correct. So put an arrow from doctor to gives medical treatment. The third option is a chef. What does a chef do? He teaches students, cooks food, trims hair, or mends shoes. And if your answer is cooks food, you're correct. You will match chef with cooks food. Then we have a cobbler. What does a cobbler do? He teaches students or mends shoes. If your answer is men's shoes, then your answer is correct. And match cobbler with men's shoes. Then the last option is teacher. Of course, the teacher teaches students. So match teacher with teaches. For more videos about the lesson, click on the links posted in the weekly plan. And that's the end of our lesson for today. Stay blessed and thank you.